Boom! All right. Kenman here, and the Rosecraft pass around continues. Double feature action. Which ones did we get? Let's check them out. As most of you know, I am on the pass around group for Rosecraft, so I get to check out some of their new stuff as it comes out, share it with all of you, and then pass it along to the next person in the group. Thanks again to Rosecraft for including me in this. And Andy makes some awesome stuff down there. What did we get treated with today? We have a double feature, but they are the same knife. Let's get them out. Nice little packaging and boxes from Rosecraft here. We have one. Bow. We have two. Boom. Today we're looking at the Rosecraft Beaver Creek Barlow. We have the Blue Denim Micarta and the Stag version. Oh, let's check them out. All right, there it is. Here's the Stag. Oh my goodness. And the Denim Micarta, look at that. Looks like a pair of blue jeans because at one time it was, right? Cool stuff. So the Beaver Creek Barlow is what it's called. Here they are. Check them out. What are we looking at? Got a D2 clip point blade on there. Different handles. Got the nice bolster with the bear paw inlay. Bear paw. Is that right? Sure. And then we have that Blue Denim Micarta, that really nice looking jeans material. That's very cool. Feels nice and grippy. And then the natural Stag. Very fun. I like Stag. I like that material. I like that it's unique. See how like this one kind of curves out. This one kind of curves in. Got a little dent right there. Different chunks, darkness. Whenever you buy a Stag, it's going to have a variety to it. When you look at Rosecraft, excuse me, any of the knives that they sell with Stag, they will show you at least like 3 or 4 different knives of the same of the same model, so you can see the variations in the Stag and how unique each one can be. Awesome stuff. Nice little slip joints here. They both have that half stop. Boom. So it's kind of a close there. It's tough to get in there to grab it, but I can pinch it out. Otherwise, you can use that nail nick. But once you get halfway, it's easy to kind of grab it and open it. I would give it maybe a 4 out of 10 on the pull. That half stop is very satisfying. Both of these are about the same. Sometimes you might get one a little stiffer or a little lighter. I think these are just about dialed in perfect because I can pretty much pinch that, maybe get that nail in there just a little bit, but not too difficult to open, but not so easy that it feels almost loose. When I push on it with my thumb, you can get it to kind of go just a little bit, but it still feels like it's holding in its space. This one may be just the slightest bit looser, or this one might be just the slightest bit stiffer. I like a good half stop on there. Blades solid when it's open. That's something Rosecraft really has does a good job at their quality control. Nice smooth surfaces, nice clean edges, knocked down so they don't have any rough spots. Everything always lines up really well. No real seams or cracks or filled in spots. They do a really good job with their machining and their cleaning up or their finishing of their stuff. Another solid blade. See how that just pins up there, just nice and just smooth and flush. No big gap. Blade is right in the center where you like it. These are excellent. So I noticed the Stag is definitely thicker. We'll do some measurements in a little bit, but the natural Stag material is generally going to be wider. I like a nice chunky handle like that. If you were to get if you were to get one of these, which one would you get? Tell me why in the description comments description, comments below. Oh, what a good day we're having here. All right. Rosecraft is making some cool stuff. I dig these quite a bit. The Barlow is a classic design. What do we think? All right. So I'm going to just put one of these aside so we can do the measurements. They are going to be the same, although we will check that thickness. Okay. Shorter. Wants to be 6 3/8, not quite, just about 6 3/8. 2 3/4 on the blade. You could say 2 7/8, but more like 2 3/4. You got 2.5 on the cutting surface with a slight curve on the front of the belly, and 3.5, just over 3.5 on the handle. Nice size, not huge, but not tiny at the same time. Very workable daily carry for a slip joint. 0.1. All right, so that 0.1 carries right out to there. There's a little decorative kind of relief swedge right on the top, this clip point, and then the grind on the edge. Edge feels nice and sharp. Bolster, 4, and middle thickness, 6.3. So on this one, with the Denim Micarta, also 4 right there, but 4.5 versus 6.3. So it's like almost 0.18 wider on the Stag version, right? In this direction, 0.74 thickest out there, 0.68. The battery continues. The saga will never end. Okay, get some weight on here. 3.05, 2.83, so that Stag pops it up. 283 to 305, that is 0.22 ounces heavier with the Stag version. Compare everything with the Kaiser Drop Bear, 3.29, great EDC. So 305, just under 3 on this one. I suppose here I'll grab my Sinking Creek Sow Belly from Rosecraft, 3.31, just for a little variety. All right, boom. Just gonna put them both out because they just look great next to each other like that. Oh, they both have unique, interesting qualities to them. I still think I like the Stag. Kaiser Drop Bear, great daily carry, great user. Look at all those jumps on there, fantastic. Pretty dirty. Not quite a full size, the Drop Bear, kind of a bug out killer, pyrite size, standard, not quite full size. So it's about a 1/2 inch larger on the front, maybe a little more than a 1/4 inch on the blade, 1/2 inch on the back. Check out the Drop Bear. Here is my Rosecraft Sinking Creek Sow Belly. This is an awesome knife. I really love it. Rosecraft is making some strides with the slip joints. If you don't have one, check them out. They are fun. I like a fidgety knife like this, but there's a place for me. I like knives. So blade, same size. Handle is a 1/4 inch larger on that Sinking Creek Sow Belly, and it's got that big sow belly with that Stag. Awesome stuff. Check out Rosecraft. They make some super cool knives. All right, this is not the greatest piece of paper, but I've been doing some paper cut tests. Ooh, there we go. Not awesome, but not bad. I've got some wrinkly. Ooh, this one feels a little bit sharper. Man, this is not the greatest. There we go. Try to get a nice edge to go from. Yeah, these, 5 out of 10. Where is here it is. I've been kind of taking a few of them and just giving them a little reverse strop. Sometimes out of the box, you got to kind of touch up the edge a little bit, give it a little work. See, look with that, just that strop alone though, made it significantly better. Let's try that with this one once. So I could go in and sharpen them up a little bit. That D2 works pretty well. I like it. But just that little strop right there, did you see that? Really kind of opened up that edge. Whoa, this piece of paper is shot. I need a freshie. That was like a scorekeeping piece of paper for a game or something we were doing. All right, fun stuff. Tell me below which one's your favorite. Do you have one of these? Do you have some Rosecraft knives? Which ones do you enjoy, like the most? Are you into slip joints? Not into slip joints. Rosecraft definitely is opening it up though. You want to check some out. Give them a look. Really fun stuff. We have their new version of the Beaver Barlow, or Beaver Creek Barlow, was it? Yeah, Beaver Creek Barlow. Denim and Stag all the way. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.